Hello and welcome to This Board Game Life. I'm your host, Mark, and that's one of my dogs, Raph, barking at a wolf or something outside, or coyote, or another dog, or we're in the country, so we do have coyotes out here, and we have bears, we have bobcats, not bobcats, cougars, and mountain lions. So could be anything. Lots of deer, but it's probably just a dog, neighbor dog. But anyways, you didn't come here for that. You came here to see me unbox ISS Vanguard. Man, it's a heavy box from Awakened Realms. All right, I'm just going to sit here, I think, with my chin right here on the box. So this game is a 1 to 4 player cooperative campaign board game. It will bring players right into epic sci-fi adventure, as they will play as 4 sections: security, recon, science, and engineering, on board the first human ship with the potential to reach outer space. The campaign will introduce the unique story written by Krzysztof Piskorski, who also did Tainted Grail, full of hard player choices, twists, and branching storylines. The game comes with over 100 different crew members, each with unique characteristics. A game session takes you through a ship management phase using a large binder with printed sleeves, in which you choose your destination for your ship, then research technologies, produce equipment, recruit crew members, and resolve situations, and then commence a planetary exploration phase. During said planetary exploration phase, you will proceed with a daring landing procedure with your lander. Explore the planet for information or resources, fighting back a barrage of threats, as well as a running timer of supplies depletion before you have to run back to the lander to lift off back to the ISS Vanguard. What follows is the remainder of the ship management phase, which takes you through unloading discoveries and resources from the lander, healing or memorializing crew members, and taking apart the game board and recording changes to the planet on which you've just conducted your planetary exploration on, preserving its status for when you will want or need to return to it. The ship management phase allows players to make strategic decisions as to their resources and a way forward in the unknown galaxy, chasing the mystery encoded in humans' DNA. The planetary exploration draws the focus to the tactical, as players decide on cards, dice, crew members, and equipment to bring to fulfill dice checks on the planet's places of interest. The players also decide which of the variety of specialized landers they want to use and how to outfit their lander for the perilous descent into the chosen planet's atmosphere or lack thereof. Throughout the game, the narrative system relies on a web of structured and linked mission logs, often snippets of journal entries or dialogues, to provide gameplay choices and storyline information, as well as keep track of progress throughout the universe. This game is designed by Andrzej Betkowitz, Krzysztof Piskorski, Pavel Samborski, and Marcin Sirkot. And I apologize for these names. I know I'm probably butchering them all. I do apologize. The art is by Peter Gasek, Patrick Jidrazek, Iwa Labek, and Dominic Mayer. This game's published by Awakened Realms in 2022. It's rated as 14 and up, 1 to 4 players, and they're saying the box says 2 to 4 hours per planetary exploration, and there are over 20 planetary explorations available in this game. This is going to be a long one. All right, so before we get to the table, I ask that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you're never missing any content. All right, so let's drop to the table. And one thing I wanted to check, I believe that there is an app. I'm going to look this up. I do believe there is one. Yep. So there is an ISS Vanguard companion app. So look in your Google store, your Apple store, and I'm gonna pull it down real quick. It is a free app. And if it's like Dragon Eclipse, it's going to narrate for you, so you don't have to go back and forth through things. It'll probably lead you pretty much through it. So, all right, let's tear into this massive box. See what's in here. Unfortunately, it's going to take me a while before I get to this game because I am doing Dragon Eclipse right now, and my group of 4, we're playing through some Oathsworn right now. So maybe when we're done with Oathsworn, maybe I can talk them into something like this, but we'll see. All right, let's try to open this. All right, the app is downloaded, so just going to show you. All right, so yep, accept the EULA. You have to download journal content before starting the adventure. Packet size is 239.33 meg. Do you want to download it now? You cannot play without the logbook. If you reject, the app will quit. So I'm just going to say download. It's downloading, which is nice because then, you don't necessarily have to have an internet connection. The Dragon Eclipse does require an internet connection, so it's like you can't download ahead of time. I'm working at getting this box lid off. It's sealed pretty good. Oh, that was pretty quick. All right, so there's just kind of a look at the app. We got Lost Fleet, Deadly Frontier, and ISS Vanguard. So I think these are the expansions. So I can just go into there, type save. So anyways, we'll do this later. But there is an app, so you might want to do that, especially if it's if there's a lot of story, which I know there is in this game. You might want the app to read it to you instead of you having to read it all to the group. So it can be kind of nice. All right, so we have cardboard punchable stuff. That's a bag full of them. It looks like 2 sheets of punchable stuff. Let's just let's open her up here. Let's move this off to the side. Get Mr. Mouse out of the way. And it is an unboxing. Let's look at what's in here. And I'll be punching all this cardboard anyways, as soon as this video is done. So looks like we've got some standees. We've got start, 1 action left, mission failed, penalties, turns available. No idea what all these mean. But there's some of those. I think it's just 2 sheets. More standees. Wonder if there's miniatures in this game. I honestly don't know. Oh, it does have a you can see that. I love when they do this. Show you how to put the game away. Thank you. Big games like this should have stuff like that. So thank you. So again, here's some more punchable cardboard. Just to take a look at those. All right, I'm going to scooch them up there. Here's the rule book. It is 48 pages long. So plan to do some serious reading. I'm wondering if they have like a training. In fact, I think this one is. I do believe that the first part of this, kind of like Dragon Eclipse, I do believe they just walk you through. They tell you exactly how to do it. So there is going to be, before your first game, you are going to have to sort some trays and cards, divide some things up. So be aware of that it's going to take some time. The tutorial. So let's see. The other one said 30 to 40 minutes to prepare for that. Let's see if they tell you here. Doesn't say, but I would give yourself some time. Don't prepare to, don't plan to get this game, open it up and start playing. You gotta unbox it. You gotta set it up per the way that, put cards in certain spots and do certain things. You gotta prepare everything. So there's going to be things you got to prep, the ship book, and they're going to have you do things. And then starting your game, it does offer a tutorial, a campaign, and several operations, which are one-off scenarios. So the tutorial is 3 to 4 hours. It says players 1 to 4. 1 is recommended. Probably because it's the tutorial. And that's probably why they recommend 1. Yeah, they highly recommend playing to play through the tutorial using either the text version in the rulebook or the tutorial video linked in Chapter 2. This tutorial is designed to be the best way to learn how to play, as it will teach you most of the rules of the game while playing through the first simplified planetary exploration. You do not need to read the whole rulebook before playing the tutorial. After playing, you may continue with the campaign using the same crew members. To limit player downtime as you learn the rules, you may play through the tutorial alone and then start the campaign with other players using the quick start rules. So kind of keep that in mind. So, oh, and here's the app. So here's some things to the app. So there's a video tutorial, QR code. Here's a QR code for the app itself. And then here's some resources, QR code to take you, stay current with downloadable logbook, FAQs, and other resources. So, all right, setup. There's a lot of text in these books, so there is a lot. Now, if it's like Dragon Eclipse, I did not read the rule book. I went through the tutorials, and it does a really good job of kind of helping you move along and kind of just guiding you through. And then when we had questions, we just went to the index and would be like, oh, I'm looking for, where's this? And then it's on the very back page. Then I would look for something, jump to it. So they do a good job of that. They know it's a heavy game. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep digging. So here we've got resuming a saved game. So these are the binder pages. Looks like for the book. Where do we open this? Down here. Because you get a binder, and that's your ship. So, in fact, I probably shouldn't even undo this because the book is going to tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do. So I got to be careful about opening stuff up. But yeah, got your bridge, star map, ship facilities. This will tell me which order to, because that's page 8, that's 11. So there's going to be more stuff probably getting thrown in here, but you can kind of see some different things. So won't show them all, but we'll show some. All right. So here's a Planetopedia. I think these are the planets that you're going to. Yeah, so you're going to go to log. This is where the mission app is nice. You just punch the log number in, and it's going to read. But these are all the different missions and different planets that you're going to go down to and explore. Okay, we now have a secret envelope. Do not open until instructed. Uh-oh. It's partially open. Get that sticker back in place. There's definitely some stuff in there, that's for sure. All right. I know, that was a dumb comment, wasn't it? Okay, so here's our binder. There's our ship book right here. All right. Oh, that can come out. We've got a bunch of inserts for different things. This is, what is this? We've got some different, just some different, looks like ship boards maybe. It says Discoveries, Dragonfly, the Space Ranger, Vauschlag. So those might be different ships that we can use. Here's the logbook. So that's the logbook. So this is going to be, yeah, I'm looking forward to just using the app. So let the app handle it. There's an operations book. You will mark and fill this book as you play operations. So instead of this paper copy, you may use the official app. So you can use the app to complete your operations book. That's nice. Here is Ex Fortitudine Veritas. I don't know. It looks like just like a comic. And system maps. So, a book of system maps. Okay. All right. That can go in there. Let's keep digging. We have boards, probably player boards. There's 4 of them. Security, recon, science, and engineering. So every player is going to get their own dice. And they're going to get their own player board. You might get your own dice too, but get a player board. All right, we do have some minis. So we do have this character. Again, don't know who these people are, but again, it's Waken Realm, so you know all the minis are going to look great. In fact, maybe it's easier just to, no, that doesn't look any better. That's pretty cool looking. So, whatever that may be. And we've got, this person's got a little blue thing in the pack. I don't know, it was sitting in there with them. I don't know if it's supposed to go with them, but oh, this guy looks like he's got a little robot dog. Oh, I want him. I want to. All right, buddy. Huh? Look, he's got a puppy. Got a robot puppy. Not as good as the real things. So, a couple more characters. I don't know what these are for because let's see. The rulebook's buried. This guy looks like he's out of Warhammer with that sword. That looks like a chain sword. Because there's 4 characters that we're going to play. I don't know if we just pick one of these. I wouldn't think so. But, oh, showed you that one already. And then there's this one here. So those are some miniatures. Woo! So much more. It's like we've barely topped this thing. All right, so let's pull out. Okay, here's another tray. So we've got a bunch of purple cubes and a bunch of green dice with weird symbols on them. Blue dice with weird symbols on them, but are different symbols. We have red dice. We have a baggie. We have yellow and orange dice and a black dice. So, more dice. We have a bag. ISS Vanguard. All right. Player rings to put on your miniature so you know which one's yours because of the colors. Some standee stands. Interesting enough, I don't know if I'll need them, but my copy of Dragon Eclipse came with standees and a bunch of miniatures, but there was no standee stands. But I think that's because I have miniatures in that. So I'm assuming I don't need them. All right, so this says place this side down, Space Ranger. So I'm not gonna open any of these card packs because I'm gonna follow the setup rules because it's gonna tell you all the things how it wants you to set everything up. And if I dive in and just start ripping stuff open, it will be a nightmare when I need to eventually set up for the game. I will have no clue how to set it up. So we're not going to be doing any of that on this video. And I probably won't even do that because it'll just be, I don't think anyone's going to want to watch me sit here and read steps and unwrap stuff and put them into trays. But here's another tray. There's a lot of stuff in this game. So here's a planetary scanner. Looks like we might drop cards in here. Pay the cost above and push the landing card up until you see another cost. Repeat any number of times until the card leaves the scanner, then reveal any parts. Is there a card go through the bottom? I think it just goes in the top. All right. Then there's notes, a little notepad. It says planet name and remaining unique discoveries. I guess if we find something and we can't get it off, we can take a note about it to come back to that planet at another time. Gathered discoveries, unique discoveries. I think these are I think are just the templates or the dividers that you put in. So you put all your gathered discoveries behind that card. This side up, tutorial deck B. Please do not open until instructed. Rank up completed. So we got some event cards. We've got current system. There's going to be so many cards. Dragon Eclipse is like that too. It's just like, whoo, trying to get organized can be a bit rough. All right, so mission cards. Again, don't know how many, not going to open them. These are global conditions. Did I get card sleeves? Huh. And production project. So more cards. I don't think these are going to be. They look like card sleeves. Well, maybe there was card sleeves in my version. We got equipment, and so I can show you the one that's on there. A med kit and a Xeno analyzer. So a couple equipment decks. Still more stuff here. There's the armory. Unavailable equipment. We got resting crew, planet cards. So these are probably all like the little dividers. That's tray B. All right. So then we have tray A. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know if it's worth it. There's a lot of cards in this game, people. Lots of cards. Points of interest. Points of interest. Points of interest. Are these all points of interest? No, not all of them, but most of them are. So E 380, 381. Probably just messed something up just by doing that. Okay, and we have more trays. So looks like individual players. So these two are empty currently, but there's two more decks here. So these are certain sections. It shows so. And that's it. It's empty. And it shows me how to put everything back together. So, well, we know these guys went in here. And I know I had the A tray, the B tray. So I just pulled it out, but that's really nice that that's in there. Then this tray, I don't think there was a lid for that one. This just went in on top of it. Yeah, that covered those. All right. 1, 2, with your minis. And some things over here. Your logbook. Your ship book. Of course, this stuff's going to have to go in there. I think I probably messed it up already. I think my player boards and stuff need to go. Player boards go first. Those go there. There was stuff that's going to go here, things that will go there. But I haven't opened up any of that stuff yet. So, all right. Well, let's get back to the main. So that is a look at Vanguard ISS and what comes in the box. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button, hit that bell icon so you will know and not miss any new videos. All right. Thank you again so much. Really appreciate you watching. Do hope that you comment. Now, this game's been out for a few years. I would love to hear from anybody that's played this. No spoilers, though, in the comments, please. But just, what are your general thoughts on the game? Do you have any tips for someone going in fresh? Just things like that. But thank you again so much, and we will see you at the table.